G'day everyone and welcome back down under. We are out bush, we are way out from the black stump and we are about to begin a new farming experience here on the Aussie Outback map. So we are in the middle of Australia. There's no particular place we're associated with and we are going to begin a bit of a farming legacy here back to our roots. So you can see this is our farmyard. We have a little shed over there with our little plane, which is in a bit of a state of disrepair, bit of work going on it, and we're going to get stuck into this. The mod author's name, I can't remember his name now, but he goes by the name of Hulk, I think it is, or something like that. Anyway, he's produced this map, and it's something a little bit different. It's got some improvements that can be made, sure, but we're going to go out and have a bit of a look-see and see how this one plays instead of sitting on the two default maps that come with Farming Simulator 19 for our first series. So it has a bit of a look and feel to a bit of the outback farming sort of stations in Australia. So we'll be very interested to see how this goes. The map, let's have a look at the map and we'll just discuss that for a second. Okay, so we pull that up. Now, if I switch to the lands area, it's probably a better idea. So this is our farming area. These are all the little plots that he's got associated for our land that we can buy. Now, unfortunately, when we go to the map overview, I think his intention basically for this map was that effectively all this area here will become one field. Same with this area through here and over through here. But as you can see, you got to buy the individual land slots, which is fine. I do think it's a little bit of a shame. I think it would have been nicer to have these sort of separate out a little bit, even with a track in between them, and then you can so choose to join them up or whatever. But so effectively in the map overview, it doesn't look very neat, but that shouldn't take away from our enjoyment of the actual farm itself. So by default, the map we start with some pre-planted fields. So we've got cotton over here, we've got some wheat in this big area through here, we've got wheat over here, we've got some oats down through here, we've got what we've got here, soybeans. I think that's soybeans over there as well. It is. Okay. And over in here, what have we got over there? What was that one? Sugarcane? And we got some sugarcane up north. Okay. So that's basically where we're at the moment. So if I go back over here, we've purchased all this land through here. So we've bought our farm area, and we've bought this field here, which makes up our big cotton field at the moment, and we've bought this area of the wheat field for now. So what we're going to do is these are ready to harvest. I think they were. So we're going to have to get over and begin our harvest. Certainly that area through there is definitely ready for harvest, and as too is this area through here. Now the hard part through here is we've got to find where the borders are, and that will be the most difficult aspect of this map in that relation, like where we haven't got all those sections of that field. But we'll work through it. We should be able to see how it goes, and it shouldn't be too bad. All right, so let's go and have a look at what equipment we've got. We'll quickly just do that. Go to the garage. So we've got a John Deere 6R, we've got a Fendt 700 series tractor, we've got a, pardon me, a Challenger 975, we have a wonderful old, well not an old, but New Holland CR 1090, our favourite starting combine harvester from Farming Simulator 17. We have a K692 cotton module harvester. We have the Mahindra Retriever to run around the farm. We have a Joskin trailer, an AgriLiner trailer. We have a Kinsey auger wagon overloader. We have two headers for the combine. Obviously, we have the Draper 45 foot and the Capello corn header. We have a sugarcane planter, sugarcane trailer to collect sugarcane. So as you can tell, we're going to be doing cotton and sugarcane. A cotton module trailer, plough, cultivator, seeder, sprayers for herbicide and fertilizer spreader, and then we have some placeables we've put down. So that's what we're starting off equipment-wise at the moment. We've still got a bit of money there, so we may have to extend that out a little bit. We're going to need a bit more. But for now, that's our starting equipment. What we're going to do is we're going to jump in the Mahindra and have a bit of a tour around quickly. So this is obviously our farmyard. We've got a little pond. We could be really Australiana and call it a little billabong. That's not really. All right, let's go. So the main farm. Just turn that off. That's annoying me. Out here we got nice big flat areas, so we could use this area in here if we wanted to as well. Access to the road is over through there. We got to go through this side gate over here to go through to our main area. So that's actually, we'll go down here and have a look. So as you can see here, this is part of the farm. So we've got a track that goes down there to our storage area. This one over here comes over towards our cotton fields. Got a bit of a drive over here. We go through here. There's our cotton field. So head back over here. I have a feeling this has been based on a steady shell departure, especially for this entrance. That's okay, it's obviously just a bit of a convert from that. That's okay. One of the things that is good, there's a bit of detail that's probably come from that, and there's our, in fact it definitely is, because look at the sign, I've only just noticed. Steady shell departure. So we've got a Spanish farm in the middle of the outback. Anyway, it's alright, we'll give it a go. It is one thing that does tie it in is you can see that the tyre tracks on it, the subsoil is of a red tinge, and certainly for a lot of outback areas in Australia, we have a very deep and rich red-based soil, so that sort of ties in a little bit. All right, so in here, this is our big vehicle storage area. All our sheds are in here. So we've got lots of storage space built in, which is great. We don't have to worry about trying to flatten areas and put silly little sheds in. So we've got a huge vehicle shed here, so our tractors and our combines are in there at the moment. We have a fuel point over here. We've installed a silo, all-in-one silo, so we can get our lime, our fertiliser, both liquid and solid, and also our seeds from there. We've got a couple of sheds out through the back here. And off here to our left is our big wheat field that is combined with the other farmers. And over here we've got our big plough cultivator and the header for the combine. Right, let's go out and have a bit more of a look around before we get into some solid farming. Oh. Go this way. So just down the road down here is our shop. Past all this traffic, leave it standing still. Here's our shop. I think it's called West Side or something like that. Yeah, West Side. So as you can see, we've still got our sugarcane trailer here. So we've got a buy point there, we've got customisation point there. More of a bit of a storage area out the back here. It's otherwise it's wasted land and area. It's just the theming, which is fine. Walk through the garage through there. So yeah, it's just nicely laid out. It's nice. It gives a nice atmospheric to it. So that's okay. We don't mind that. Alright, we'll bring up the map. We'll go down this way. We're going to head down south and see what's down south. We probably won't do that because it's going to take us too long. So let's just have a quick look. We'll go and have a quick look around. So down here we've got a couple of businesses or areas that we're going to be using. Up a bit. So this is our cotton cell point here, which is fine. So our spinnery. In here is one of our sell points. Huge silo area for storage. Got some weigh scales coming in through there. So the actual layout of the map's done quite well, especially considering how early it is. Now, functionality, there's probably not a lot of scripting stuff in here, all that sort of stuff, so there's probably not a high level of really high detail. But insofar as the basic map, then it should all work fine. More storage area through there. I've got a fence here, so I don't know if I can get through anywhere. No, I'm trapped. Oh. Jump over to here to the storage silos. Okay, now I'm not sure what this point here is for. Was that for us to put the storage? I don't know what that's there for. So we got two. Not sure actually. I'm not sure if he's actually meaning for us to put the storage silo there or not, but anyway. That's okay. We've got a harbour over here. That doesn't look to be very much water there. Have a look. So this is obviously to do with potatoes or something. Again, not the greatest looking animation that through there for that, but obviously he's just grabbed what he can. Let's say this is a potato storage area or something akin to that. Okay, what else we got? We got a sugar mill over here. Dirty. So this is where we bring our sugar cane for processing. So we'll be doing that at some stage in the near future. And then we have a barn over here. We have a whole pile of bales and that there. We have some sheds, so we can do some storage of bales there. And this will be our sell point for our bales. Quite okay. We have an animal dealer and a gas station off to the west-hand side of our farm. A silo for the railroad there. Our biogas is up to the west. We have a lime station up to the northwest. And we have another railroad silo over just north of the shop. Okay. That's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back. In fact, I should get back to our... go back to our Mahindra retriever, and we'll whoops, and we'll take that back to the farm, and we'll get started. So yeah, so we're just going to give this a go. It's a little bit different to playing Ravenport or Fellsbury, which a lot of people are playing at the moment. So we'll give this a bit of a go. Obviously, this guy is just. Possibly, I mean, I don't know. I haven't sort of seen him around before. Maybe just starting out with some map modding, and he's done this conversion of a Star Shadow Departure. Yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's an Australian map, so we have to have a look at it at least. So, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to head straight over in here and grab our cotton harvester. But our cotton fields are ready to go, so we're going to get started on cotton. All right. Here we go. We have our beautiful case. So this is the customized case version from Stevie's mods. And so far, we've tested this a few times. We haven't had... Stevie reckons he fixed a couple of the issues with it. And we certainly haven't had the problem of it folding in on itself and doing somersaults and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll get a good run with this and we won't have any problems with it. Alright, so off we go. Let's get some cotton harvesting done. We'll head on around here to our field. We've only got the single trailer as well, so the plan will be we'll do a little bit of harvesting on our own. We'll just go up and do some driving along the cotton, and at some point we will put a hired hand to the harvester and get that going, and we'll often collect the bales and do all that sort of stuff as well. Alright, so here we are. I will start down this way straight away. So we're going to unfold the harvester. Spans out the deck there, ready to take the cotton. Bits go up from the header, so that part there raises up and it pumps the cotton into the top and then compresses it down in below in the back storage area. Now turn on the harvester. And off we go. You see the cotton flying into the back of the harvester. And we're well and truly away. We haven't done any cotton harvesting yet on camera. So this is our first bit of cotton harvesting with the module harvester. So we did do a little bit in a solo game where we came across the bug with the cotton harvesters. That was on day 1 of release, and hasn't been fixed as yet. Although I haven't tested it since the 1.13 patch, so that may have actually fixed it. They did apparently fix other equipment and stuff like that, but seemingly most of the stuff that I know about and have discovered with the equipment they certainly haven't fixed. So I don't know what they're talking about, but yeah. Cruise control. Yeah, so I mean, apart from the map, the way it looks when you go to the default map view, this map has some promise, and the field definitions, particularly that big area that we're got the wheat in, that's pretty better. But so far, from first impressions, the map looks okay. I mean, technically, it does look as though it could possibly be out the one of our more rural farms in Australia. So that's not too bad. But yeah, so we'll have to see. We'll have to keep an eye on this and see if he updates it, fixes up those map definitions, all that sort of stuff, or field definitions, and we'll keep an eye on it. So. Yeah, but we saw an Aussie one. We had to pick it up. I mean, obviously there is a spelling error on the map name on the title. It's Aussie Outback, I think it's called. Whereas you actually look at his graphic when you first launch the map, it is meant to be Aussie Outback. But we'll give him a pass for that. Sometimes it's easy to miss those things. Oh, how we've missed horseplay already. So yeah. Otherwise we'd have 2 combine harvesters, cotton harvesters at least running on this field. And we'd be getting the job done that way. As you can see, it takes a lot of cotton to get a bale because it's a 40,000 litre capacity. And we're only at 6%, so it's a fair bit of work that'll be done yet. This is a pretty big field, so I expect we get a couple of bales out of this. Hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is enjoying Farming Simulator 19 as best you possibly can. I say that because there are many issues within the game by default that I'm not happy with. Both from a design aspect, an implementation aspect, and also from a lack of quality control, quality assurance, for the lack of a better term. I'm not going to let that drive my expectations in the Let's Play. We're probably not even going to mention it ever again. But I do hope everyone's enjoying it. The game itself does have a lot of promise still. They need to fix a lot of the problems very quickly, and hopefully we'll be back to the point of being something in a similar state to Farming Simulator 17 sometime very soon with this new game. But so far we're enjoying it to a degree. This is the first bit of solo play I've done. I have got an individual series of my own running. Well, not a series, but a game of my own running. I've been sort of tinkering with that. We have been having a lot of fun on the multiplayer server, so the Duck Gaming multiplayer server. It's not an open server for everyone. It is, however, open to our friends and our VIPs to play. So if you're interested, drop me a line. Come on Discord. You need to be a member of our Discord to even have access to the server. And yeah, I mean, you may have the opportunity to come and join us and have some fun on the multiplayer server. So. All right. So we're now at 10%. Take a few. Probably take a good, what's that? 10%. Probably take a good 4 or 5 circuits of the field to fill up. Let's have a look. Oh, we actually got the full. Yeah, we are. I don't know whether we're at the full growth stage, but we may also have a penalty because we haven't got lime, haven't got fertilizer possibly, so we may not be getting a very high yield because of that. Intention for this map will be that we will plough this in when we're finished, and we will replant cotton on this area. We are making an Aussie map, so I mean primarily we're going to be farming 2 crops. We will farm more than that, but our primary 2 crops are going to be sugarcane and cotton, to give it a real Aussie feel. So that set of fields up north, currently planted with sugarcane, we are going to buy that. We'll buy that at the end of this episode, and that will be our sugarcane plot. I don't think I'm going to make anything bigger because it does take a lot of time to harvest that. But we'll definitely be doing sugarcane and cotton as a focus for this map. But then we'll also be splitting that up with some normal arable crop farming as well on the other fields. So similar to getting to like a Go Big or Go Home series, the plan would be to try and be as profitable as we can, as quick as we can, and expand the farm to get more fields, and then by doing that we can then blow out to expanding more and then making some more money with different crops or whatever else. So yeah, that's the plan at this stage, so we'll just see how that develops. Now starting a second cycle around. What do we get out of that? We've got yeah, so 15% that we got out of one full circumference of the field. So we're going to need approximately 6-7 circumferences of the field. So that's okay. What we're going to do is when we get round to the other corner, the southwestern corner of the map of the field, we are going to put it on auto. We're going to have a hired hand drive harvester for us. Once we get to the end of this run here, we'll realign ourselves and hire a worker to get all the work done. And at that point when we hire the worker, that'll probably be the end of this episode, because we're already at the 26-minute mark, and we don't want to go too far past that because it gets a little bit long in the tooth. But we'll come back in the next episode, and we'll probably start at least after we've got the first bale ready to go, and so we've got something a little bit different to deal with, and we'll have to transport that away and all that sort of stuff. But that will be the plan. We'll start doing our salutations now. Please don't forget to come over and join up with us on the DoughBoy Discord channel. The link is down below in the comments. Please also don't forget to come over and check out our Facebook page and also our website. We also would like to encourage you to come and check out the Simulation Gaming Society. It's a group of like-minded individuals formed by Eustace Farmer, Jerry Grizzly Bear Sims, and myself. So please come out and check that out. You can join the Discord channel there as well. And obviously don't forget to go and check out Eustace and Jerry, Grizzly Bear Sims, two of the best YouTubers you will find doing farming simulator content, certainly in relation to their storytelling. So so go and check them out. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to set up our hired hand here. Away he goes. Watch him head off. Alright, we'll run off through the cotton field here. We're not getting a full yield, it hasn't been fertilised, all that sort of stuff is what we said before. That's okay. Yeah, alright, so that's it. So thanks for joining us here at DoughBoy Gaming on our new adventure in the Aussie Outback. We will be back here again very, very soon. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike button. And don't forget, if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing to the channel. We'll see you again very, very soon back here at DoughBoy Gaming. Take care. Talk to you soon. See you later. Bye.